again, just being really stupid about my scholar. Just bad. It would have been best to save it during his card turn and trading with one of his attackers. So playing Occultist, just gotta keep his creatures. And then I even believe I attack here, thinking he might trade with something, but I didn't realize if it attacks, then it stays as a brute. Just playing terribly, absolutely terribly with my scholar. So he decides that it's not worth losing one of his creatures for one of my occultists. I'm not sure if that's right. I think he should have. I'm at such a low life total, but he decides not to attack. I think that's terribly wrong. I don't know what his exact thought process was, but definitely caught a break. Pretty unhappy that I got a brute here. Yeah, he's just not good in this situation. Again, playing bad with my scholar. So I think, and think. He's got some werewolves. Those aren't good for me. They're quite large. So, mill. See if I can get something. Yeah, there's the island that I want. Again, if that black mana was a blue source, easily would have been able to play two spells this turn. So, just decide to pass the turn. Now it's time to flashback. Feeling of Dread. One of the first cards I believe I milled. Just trying to find it actually right now. Kind of got lost somewhere in my graveyard. But yeah, looking for Feeling of Dread to tap down his two big werewolves, making it pretty hard for him to attack. Yeah, I definitely learned a lesson how to play with Scholar in this game. He plays an Overseer. That's not very good. He also gets a Wolf token. His board is huge. There's not very many good things to do. I need to get a blue mana source at this point. I need to play two spells and flip all his guys back. That needs to happen. So, tap to draw a card. There's the island that I desperately needed. So, go ahead and play the island. And Overseer's ability is only in effect while he has all humans, or a human. So I notice he's only got one human, so if I'm able to bounce his human, then I can put a Sensory Deprivation on his Hexproof Angel. So, get rid of his human, make his flyer smaller now that he doesn't have any humans. And then I also played two spells this turn, which is going to flip his werewolves back down. That island was extremely necessary. Without it, I just would have lost that very next turn. Yeah. Go to end step, and yep, those guys get to go back to their old selves. Beginning of combat, nothing really for me to do. He decides to send those two. Not really sure why. He must think I have some kind of trick up my sleeve, but I don't know why he didn't just send the team minus Mayor. That would have put me in a really bad spot had he done that. Maybe he just overlooked how much time he had and just wanted to keep all his werewolves. I'm not really sure. Had he attacked correctly, he would have made me block extremely bad. In fact, I would have been at 3 and had no creatures left. It looks like he also assigns damage incorrectly on my occultists, and for whatever reason, or is that a 2/2 wolf? I'm not sure. Is the wolf a 2/2 or a 3/3? Oh, yeah, it's just a 2/2 wolf, so not even sure why he attacks with it. So yeah, he mills 2 cards from my occultist, going down to 17. Mayor flips yet again. Draw Mausoleum Guard. Then it requires some thinking from me. I have a couple options out of my graveyard, some Dream Twists. When exactly should I tap this Scholar is a question. But being at 7, definitely need to get those werewolves back to where they were. So I play the Curse, target you, just trying to increase my clock, and gonna go ahead and flash back a Dream Twist to complete the 2 cards per turn. Choose target, put them down to 12 cards. Yep, so those guys get to go back, thankfully. Then mill him 2, putting him to 10 cards left in his deck. Drawing a card, he goes to 9. Now, right now, he literally can only attack with his flyer. Being able to tap my Scholar, discard a creature, and then block anything is good. He thinks for a little bit about what's correct to attack with. Yep, just getting in for 2. I take 2. Ouch. Now here's where I commit another mistake. I think I tapped the Scholar to draw a card. Reason why this is incorrect is if I draw a creature, that guy's going to flip, and I don't want to be stuck with a Brute. Brute during my turn means I'm not going to have that as a blocker. I draw exactly a creature, so Civilized Scholar is going to flip, and that is not what I want to happen. Think about what I got to flip. Fortress Crab is the right card to discard, so Mausoleum Guard is a human, which is harder for him to get rid of. Also gives me more blockers and mills more cards with Occultist. So yeah, his guys transform yet again. He is just not playing cards and transforming his werewolves. I'm not. There was a couple turns where he could have all out attacked me, put me in a very, very bad spot, but he never really did. Mill each player, get all my options. Just as Homicidal Brute is awful. Definitely shouldn't have used the Scholar the way I did. So, Dream Twist. There's another one in there somewhere. Mill you 3 more. Play a Mausoleum Guard. Flip your guys back. Just playing 2 spells every turn. That's why Dream Twist is so good. Homicidal Brute. Oh, you get tapped. Yeah, again, just awful. I played really bad with that Scholar. These guys go back. He has to kill me this turn. He plays a Plains. He's got to do 5 damage. Not impossible. He can't do it. Win the game. A little skeptical of my opponent's play in that game 3, but I'll take a win. Thanks for watching, and that's it.